Have you ever met someone who felt almost too good to be true? They listened closely, they made you feel special, they connected with you fast. At first, everything felt easy. You felt understood, chosen, safe. Then, without a clear reason, something changed. The warmth faded, the energy shifted, and somehow, you were the one left feeling confused and off balance. If that experience sounds familiar, this is something you need to understand, because some of the most dangerous people in your life aren't aggressive, loud, or obviously toxic. They're polite, they're helpful, they're nice, and that's exactly what makes them dangerous. Most people assume harmful personalities are easy to spot. They imagine arrogance, anger, or cruelty, but psychology shows something very different. Some individuals learn early on that being pleasant is the most effective way to gain control, approval, and emotional access to others, not because they care, but because it works. These people often carry what psychologists call dark personality traits, especially narcissism and Machiavellianism. But instead of expressing them loudly, they express them quietly. They ask thoughtful questions. They remember small details. They agree with you often, your opinions, your values, even your frustrations. It feels like chemistry, but psychologically, it's mirroring. They reflect you back to yourself, because familiarity builds trust faster than honesty, and your brain rewards that feeling with powerful bonding chemicals. That's why the connection feels intense and fast, but that version of them doesn't last. Once they feel secure in your attention or emotional investment, the dynamic begins to change. The warmth becomes conditional, the comments turn subtle, the support fades, and slowly, the relationship becomes confusing instead of comforting. This is where the real damage happens, because instead of recognizing manipulation, most people turn inward. You start questioning yourself. Am I overreacting? Did I misunderstand them? Why do I feel worse after spending time with someone who's supposed to be so nice? Over time, this erodes self-trust, and when self-trust weakens, boundaries usually follow. It's important to understand something here. Not everyone who behaves this way is consciously malicious. Some people are emotionally underdeveloped and learned that surface-level kindness is safer than genuine connection. Being nice becomes a strategy, not a value, and strategies change when they stop working. So how do you protect yourself? By paying attention to patterns, not personalities. First, notice the speed. Healthy connection builds gradually. Manipulative connection rushes intimacy. Second, watch what happens when you stop accommodating. If warmth disappears the moment you stop agreeing or pleasing, that matters. Third, look at their relationships. Many short-term bonds, but very few deep long-term connections, often tell a story. None of these signs alone prove anything, but together, they provide clarity. Here's the most important shift. Feeling uneasy around someone isn't weakness, it's information. Self-improvement isn't just about confidence or productivity. It's also about learning when to slow down, step back, and protect your emotional space. So try this. After spending time with someone, don't ask, "Do they like me?" Ask, "Do I feel clearer?" That one question can save you years of confusion, because sometimes the nicest person in the room isn't the safest one, and learning to trust yourself again is one of the most powerful forms of growth there is.